All right. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you again for joining me here at Two-Handed Board Gaming. My name is David, and today we are going to be doing an unboxing of the Shadows of Brimstone Hero Pack. Ulsark Skinwalker. Now, what is this? This is a new character for the Shadows of Brimstone Adventures, Gates of Valhalla. I picked this up while I was at Gen Con. I got it a little bit early. I think this will hit retail here in August. So you should, if you've ordered it or pre-ordering it, will be getting it soon yourself. So I'm excited for this character. They look awesome. I love the artwork on the front here. Just incredibly scary, vicious looking, very frightening. I don't want to come across this Ulfsark Skinwalker myself, but I'd like to play the character. Anyway, again, yeah, so pick this up at the Flying Frogs booth while at Gen Con. This is one of the coolest characters they've come out with in recent time. But I digress. Let's get this guy open. All right. Obligatory opening of the cellophane. And let's get this bad boy going. And I don't think we got a good edge on that, but we're going with it, right? So, all right. Yeah, so I think these are a few characters that were stretch goals maybe in the original Kickstarter campaign for Shadows of Brimstone Adventures. This specific one being for the Gates of Valhalla starter set. But this is, I think maybe Kickstarter backers received these first. But with, we're getting these finally here to retail for those that didn't necessarily back the Kickstarter. But yeah, look at that. Look how good that looks. All right, so what are we getting on the back here? So let's read it here. So, there are many stories spoken of in hushed whispers throughout the villages and trading posts of the Norse lands. Tales of beastly men that wander the woods, primal and savage killers, transforming with cracking bones and outstretched claws into terrifying monsters that hunt in the night. Known as Ulsark Skinwalkers, these outcast shamans of the forest find refuge in secluded cabins or caves. Some choose a nomadic life, wandering the frozen north, living off the land. The Ulfsark Skinwalker is a new hero class that can be added to your game of Shadows of Brimstone. In human form, you can use items and weapons recovering sanity with your shamanistic herbs, while in werewolf form you are an unleashed beast, terrifying in combat, but always on the edge of losing control and falling into madness. And with that, stuttering Stanley, let's read the contents here. So, you get the rule sheet. We're going to get one male Ulsark plastic miniature, one female Ulsark plastic miniature, one werewolf plastic miniature, one Ulsark axe plastic miniature. Axe plastic miniature. Interesting. Okay. 3 plastic bases, 2 large hero character sheets, 7 character cards, 7 game cards, 1 hero upgrade chart, and 1 die cut counter sheet. That's a lot, right? So, let's bust it open. Let's bust it open. All right. We'll just shake it all out. Get it all out. There we go. It is out and about. Here we go. Okay, so keep him there. Take a look at our tokens. So we're gonna get what appears to be some rage tokens. Okay, and then the character tokens that you can use to sort of randomize your hits from enemies as opposed to just rolling a die, but they allow that, and they have those added here. Good artwork on the covers there. Okay. Should we look at it? Let's look at should we look at our rules first? Or all right. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and read this cool little start here. This little. All right, so for generations, Viking expeditions have taken them all over the world to many strange, far-off lands. It is said explorers returning from across the ocean have discovered a vast new world, the new cultures of tribal people and vicious beasts that stalked the wilderness. These Vikings brought back with them the curse of the Skinwalker. Those afflicted became wild and unstable. Filled with rage, they would violently transform into savage creatures, but there were some that learned to control their inner beast, the spirit of the wolf. By harmonizing with nature using talismans and special herbs, they could transform at will between man and monster. Though outcast from their tribes, the Ulsark Skinwalkers became protectors of the wild, using their curse to hold the darkness back. Playing the Ulfsark. The Ulfsark Skinwalker is an exciting and dynamic hero to play. Managing your rage to transform between human and werewolf is key that can utilize the best aspects of each form during an adventure. Starting Ulfsark choices. Ulfsark starting upgrade focus on boosting damage, rage, movement, and transformation. And then I think there's the three... Okay, so you got three things here. So Forest Hunter. Stalking the forest as a supernatural hunter has you start every fight with some built-in rage, as well as letting you boost your potential damage on some combat hits per turn. Then you have Bestial Speed. This upgrade makes you fast and agile, moving through other models with ease and channeling your unspent move into rage. And then Savage Instincts. With an animal instincts of the wolf, your critical hits build your rage from within. This upgrade encourages you to frequently change between forms, boosting your attack when you become the beast, while granting extra healing when you revert back to man. That's pretty awesome. And then of course you have your chart for leveling up your Ulfsark. There you go, man. Woo! Awesome. This is, yeah. I'm excited for this. And then on the back side is, as you gain experience or as you level up, you will start to choose one of the 4 options here, 4 paths. So transformation, savagery, shaman, and storyteller. All right, cool. Let's set that there. And then I think we have, this is sort of the okay, so this is your sort of cheat sheet for any extra rules. So transformation. The main feature of the Ulsark Skinwalker is the ability to transform from a I can't say that word. Shamanistic human fighter into a savage werewolf hero by building up rage. The hero character sheet for the Ulsark is double-sided with the human form on one side and the werewolf form on the other. The two sides show the different stats and abilities each form that the hero will take during the game. Awesome, because normally you would have sort of the various genders, so that's probably why we have 2 different cards here. So whenever your hero changes form, flip your character sheet to the other side, swap your hero model on the board with the model represented in your new transformation to a human or werewolf form. Any modifiers to your skills, health, sanity, or any other stats are applied to whichever side of the hero sheet you are using at the time. For permanent stat changes, those are applied to both your human form and werewolf form. And then human form, as Ulsark start every adventure in their human form. The form is not as fast, tough, or strong as werewolf form, but does have some advantages. In human form, you can use any items, weapons, and side token as normal, and are much better in making all skill tests. You also have the ability to heal 1 sanity damage at the start of each turn. Nice. Bringing yourself back to the from the brink of madness. And then werewolf form, once you have enough rage, as detailed in the Primal Wolf Pelt personal item, you transform into werewolf form. As a werewolf, you are a large-sized hero with a greatly increased initiative, health, and strength. You also increased to a base combat of 4. Oof, that's crazy. However, as much as larger target, larger target, your defense is reduced to only 5+. This makes it much easier for you to collect more rage as you take damage. Your max rage is also increased. You can use rage to heal your wounds. You're restricted as to what items you can use in werewolf form. No hand weapons, for instance, including side bag tokens, though you may still use your shield. That's cool. Some of the biggest drawbacks are you're taking constantly deteriorating mental state, taking 1 automatic sanity damage each turn, and causing fear 3. That's 3 hard hits to other non-tribal heroes starting their activation adjacent to you. That's crazy. All right. And then you have Transformation Curse. Ulsark Primal Wolf Pelt personal item itself counts as a Transformation Curse. Because this is a personal item, it can never be lost, sold, or traded in any way. This means Ulsark is immune to other transformation curses such as being bitten by a vampire or gaining the werewolf's curse. Yeah, it's hard to become a werewolf when you're already a werewolf, right? As there's a limit of 1 transformation curse per hero. If you would gain another transformation curse, instead take 3 corruption hits. All right. And then there's an FAQ and notes. Let's flip it over. Yep, so the hero talks about that here. Oh, this isn't okay. So, and then this is a blurb here. There are many stories spoken of in hushed whispers throughout the village and trading posts in the Northlands. Tales of beastly men that wander the woods. Oh, I think I've already read this. Yeah. Yep, I already read that. All right. Cool. There you go. And then we talk about Rage here. Rage is the ability token used by the Ulfsark hero to represent their Berserk Fury in combat, converting the damage that they take into bonus damage they can unleash with their own attacks. When an Ulfsark hero takes damage, for every 2 wounds the hero takes, they gain 1 Rage token up to the max Rage. This Rage may be spent to add +1 damage to each on any of the hero's combat hits to a max of 3 Rage per hit. At the end of every fight, the hero loses D3 Rage tokens as their frenzy begins to dissipate. Sweet. Cool. All right. And now let's take a look at the actual cards here. All right, so that's your werewolf form. Let's flip it over. Okay, so 2 human forms. So you'll have, your 2 genders here. Same, obviously the same stats, right? So starting stats: agility 2, cunning 1, spirit 3, strength 2, lore 4. That's pretty good. Okay, luck 3, initiative 5. So that's good. That's a good initiative. Their abilities: they have max rage of 6. Whenever you take damage for every 2 wounds taken, gain 1 rage token. Use rage tokens at +1 damage sheet. Yep, already read that. Shaman's Herbs, at the start of each turn, heal 1 sanity damage. And then Nature's Wisdom. Once per turn, you may reroll 1 of your dice on a skill test. Awesome. And then your starting items, you get Ulfsark Axe, Shield, and Primal Wolf Pelt. You start. Oh, that's all right. So that's pretty robust. So 12 health, defense of 4+, sanity of 8, and 5+ in willpower checks. Starting combat 2, and ranged of 5+, so not great for ranged attacks, obviously. You're a melee fighter, I would assume. And melee 4+. Now, let's see what happens when you switch over to your werewolf form. Well, let's compare, right? So, your agility here, you're going from a 2 to a 5. Cunning stays the same. Spirit goes down to a 1. Your strength is incredible. It goes up to a 6. Lore drops to 1, and then your luck also drops to a 1. But your initiative then bumps up to 7. So, oof. Oh, that's crazy. And then look, max rage of 12. So you're gonna get up to 12 rage for the werewolf form. And then let's see if there's anything. Yeah, so whenever you take damage, so same thing for every 2 wounds, gain 1 rage token. Use rage tokens to add +1 damage for each of your combat hits. You also have Wild Beast. You may not equip hand weapons or use an item's ranged attack or armor. You may still use a shield. To use a side bag token, you must spend 3 rage. So you can use side bag tokens, but you got to spend rage to do it. And then you have Unleashed here, which is you're a large size and costs Fear 3 for non-tribal heroes. At the start of each turn, take 1 sanity damage, ignoring willpower. Use 1 rage to heal 1 wound, up to 3 per turn. Nice. Oh my goodness, I just noticed that. Look at the health. 24 health. Beast. Obviously not a great defense, but geez Louise. And then your sanity stays the same at an 8. I think that's a same on here. Oh, so it goes from 5+ here in willpower to a 3+. So that got much better. And then your range goes up. And then I believe your melee stays the same, 4+. But you gain 2 more dice for combat. So, and keywords here are Norse, Otherworld, Myth, tribal, strange, and beast. Wow, that is cool. This is gonna be a very cool character. I am stoked now to get this put together, painted, and all that good stuff. All right, well, that's taken care of. Let's take a look at the cards here. So let's bust these open. What do we have? What do we have here? All right. So one personal item, which they talked about earlier. So the primal wolf pelt. While in human form, if you ever have 5 or more rage, immediately transform into werewolf form. Nice. And then while in werewolf form, if you ever have no rage at the end of a turn, or if KO, transform into your human form. Okay. That's cool. That's neat. I like it. All right. And then starting gear. Shield. So once per turn, prevent up to 3 wounds you're about to take. Limit 1 shield. So that's cool. And you can also use this in your werewolf form, which is awesome. Ulsark Axe. Your combat hits are +1 damage against beast and hellborn enemies. And then once per turn, when you kill an enemy, heal 2 sanity damage. Awesome, like that. And then I think these are the 3, like, sort of, so every hero character in Shadows of Brimstone has like a sort of a starting character subclass, so to speak. And so these are the 3. And I think I looked at these earlier. So Forest Hunter, at the start of a fight, gain D6 rage tokens or 6 rage if in ambush. Once per turn, use a D8 for the damage roll on one of your combat hits. Dang, okay, I like that. Bestial Speed, +1 move. You may move through other models and automatically pass all escape tests. You may spend 3 move to gain 1 rage token. Limit 3 times per turn. Okay. And then the other choice is Savage Instincts. Anytime you roll a critical hit, you may gain 1 rage token. When you change to werewolf form, you are +2 combat during your next activation. Limit once per turn. Ooh, God. When you and then when you change to human form, heal D6 health or sanity. That's Savage Instincts is nasty. I like that. Yeah. I think out of the 3 of them, although I do like Forest Hunter, looks good too. I mean, they're all pretty good, so. All right, so those are sort of your sub classes for your Ulsark Skinwalker. Okay. Now, all right, last bit here is our miniatures. Our sprues. We're gonna crack these open. Oh no, my goodness. Oh gosh, that was a travesty. We're not gonna cut this. We've got sprues that have gone missing. Oh no. Oh. Well, got so excited that we destroyed the sprue. No, we didn't destroy it. It just fell behind our table here. All right, it's back. I know someone. Hopefully someone's laughing at that. If not, you're just, yeah, exactly. All right, so, okay. Now that we're back here, let's take a look here. So this looks like your werewolf sprue, or at least part of it. There's your, yeah, it's the top of your head, lower half. What is that? Oh, there's the axe sprue. Okay. There's your shield. Okay, so this is your, yeah, there's a werewolf form. And then on this side, you're going to have your 2 bodies. So appears to be a female gender backside. And then this looks like it's the male. Yep. And there's your male side here. Our bear pelt cloaks or furs there. Sprues look good. I'm gonna put these together so that I can give you a better idea of what you're gonna get. I'm gonna stop being a creep. Head sculpt looks good. He's looking cool. And then our female head sculpt is right there. And she's got like a war cry going on. Yeah. All right. So yeah. And then you have your bases. Okay. So we got your large base and then your two smaller bases. Yep, they're there. And that is that. But what I'm gonna do is I will take a short break here, and through the magic of editing, I will be back with a surprise to show you these miniatures put together. Well, through the power of editing magic, we are back with our miniatures put together. And so I wanted to give you a close-up view. And I think I've got the camera much better than usual, so I can give you a better close-up. So here is the male Skinwalker in human form. We have it was put together fairly easily, so shouldn't have any troubles there. A lot of great detail here. You will enjoy painting this, or if you don't like painting, you'll just enjoy having this pretty awesome looking miniature. So yeah, this gives you a good idea. I love the wolf sort of cap that goes into the fur cloak that he's wearing. So he looks awesome. All right. And then let's pull up our female Skinwalker. There we go. And she looks cool. Just as cool as her counterpart. Really good detail on the legs there. Shield looks cool. The fur on the back with the texture is nice. And yeah, overall, pretty happy with this miniature. I might have to take a look at the sort of satchel she's wearing. I don't know if that's sort of supposed to be. You have to take a look at that again. Looks like it's almost hanging off of where it should be. But as you can see, really good looking miniature. And then finally, we have our werewolf form, which I think is also fantastic. Really good detail, really easy to put together. Maybe I could fill in a little bit where his tail is coming out the back of his pants there, but I mean, it's not going to be something you noticed typically. So, but yeah, so there you go. These are the miniatures you get with the hero pack, the Ulsark Skinwalker. Let me look back here. Yeah, tell me what you think. I'm excited to get this to the table. I'm excited to. I mean, that's the one thing. I have so much Shadows of Brimstone that I really need to get painted and to the table. And I don't want to tell Flying Frog to stop, pause for a year. But good Lord, they could pause for probably 2 years and I still wouldn't have time to get everything together. But I'm not going to tell them to do that because I love everything they put out. So yeah, hopefully you get these soon for yourself. I'm pretty stoked and excited for these, to get a game going with them. Of course, I need to, that's the one thing I was going to say is I still need to unbox, my actual starter set for the Gates of Valhalla. So maybe we can do that at a later date as well. I do have a up and coming video I'll do for the Shadows of Brimstone hero pack, the Blood Priestess. Yep, I got another one. And this is gonna be another cool one. So that's for a later date. So, little sneak peek there. Yeah. So yeah, thanks again for stopping by 2-Handed Board Gaming. I really appreciate it. If you have any comments, feedback, it's always welcome. I don't take myself too seriously at all, but I do like to try and improve my content as I'm making it, as I'm getting, learning it as well. Like, this is not something that, is something, you just pick up overnight. So bear with me. It will get better as I continue to make stuff. So, but again, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for stopping by. My name is David, and this is 2-Handed Board Gaming. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.